8 p.m. Eastern, I think, or 7 Eastern. Something.
Gotcha.
I think it's 8.
No, it's 8.
No, what? We're not talking about Easter, honey.
Oh,
I said
it's coming,
Eastern.
alright. Oh, what's wrong with Easter's coming?
It's 3 days.
He's counting down the days, I'm telling you, for candy, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't wait. That's
Good shit, guys. Alright. Make sure you grab all 4 heavy sacks in this next room. I'm gonna take the 2 gargoyles off to the right hand side whenever you guys get ready. Loot the chest if you can, and just use the guy in the back as your ult builder, basically. And then just blow that war horn. I'll be ready for it. Appreciate it. Yeah, what was this, like a Holy Week they called this, right? Because there was nobody on the road. I think people had like school off and stuff, right? I'm not
I don't know, down here where I'm at, all the spring breakers and shit.
Yeah.
So there's apparently a lot of traffic here.
Yeah, the banks are open and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't see any like traffic on the road. It's great. It's actually great. Alright, guys, good shit. Chest over here, advanced, immediate. Let me just get myself in position. Yeah, there's a heavy sack over here by the foot of the statue.
Come on, Peyton.
I got 2 of them on the last one.
Oh, man.
Bolted whatever and bolted something else. I store them. It looks like a warehouse. It looks like an art gallery. One of my houses. I stack them like I'm shipping them. It's actually funny. I got like I used to do that. Let's have hundreds. Like not hundreds, but probably like tens of them. You know. Oh yeah. I'm the guy who puts them in the chest. You know.
I got too much shit at my house. Every time I go there, it freezes and kicks me out.
Yeah. Oh shit. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Can't even render you in. Yeah, I just get shit from the luxury vendor, and I didn't even know what to use it. That's why I get through trials, so I can like buy frivolous stuff. Just kind of have it around, laying around.
Just to have it, yeah. Same.
Yeah, so I like bought the stairs and all that, the Clockwork City stuff. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with a giant telescope. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh yeah, I got the stairs, and yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah, somebody was waiting for them. Yeah, somebody was waiting for them.
So I actually used them the last time they came out. I actually used them in one of my houses, so that's why I stocked up, because I'm gonna do kind of like that's the same concept in another one of my houses, and probably put the telescope at the top of the stairs in that house.
Yeah, I was trying to see like an observatory like style house.
Oh yeah, that would be dope. Ooh, so I don't know if you're familiar with Majora's Mask, but you could do like the astronomer's tower from the beginning of the game.
That's how it starts. Like it starts. That's why I noticed with those like Wiki got me into that stuff. With, like a lot of the furnishings, it starts with something like that. Like I got a fucking telescope, and all of a sudden I got a whole fucking observatory going on. And that's how it started with my torture courtyard. I have a courtyard in my house. It started with like one simple thing, and it ended up becoming this mass undertaking. It was great. I get into it. It's like Halloween always sparks it, right? Everybody wants to get like a cool Halloween house.
Oh yeah, I have. That's what my vampire house is. The Shadow Queen's Labyrinth. Yeah.
Yeah, mine is just like my permit. I have that Sword Swingers reboot, so I have that big hole in the middle. So I have a whole story about bodies.
I don't even know what to do with that.
Yeah, that's
cool.
what I'm saying. I have a whole story, but I have a whole backstory with my whole house. Like I have a whole thing, like how we were in like the waste management business.
I want to use it. Maybe I can use those stairs and play lawn darts. Like I can build a structure in the bottom instead of the water and play lawn darts in there. That'd be cool.
Or you just flip it over. Like I took that bloody dais that they had and I flipped it, and I made the base look like it's like a blood pool. You know, so I just flipped the whole fucking piece over, and then and if I want to ever use it as a dais, I'll just put it on the stage. But I'll do shit like that. I'll do like move shit around, flip it over.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. I actually kind of like, that's a good, you don't know it yet, but you just helped me come up with a good idea.
Yeah,
that's a fun that's a fun ass game to play. I don't know if y'all are familiar with just splatting with a bunch of your friends, like jumping off of high things and going splat with your friends. Yeah, that shit is fun as fuck.
Take your time, guys. Get in that blue damage circle. Just loot everything up if you can. I'll let me just link my house real quick. You guys can visit if you want. It is pretty. I think it's pretty dope. It's like a torture courtyard, like literally
Oh
torture.
yeah, I'll link mine, but it doesn't really have much going. I mean, there's not like a theme or anything basically.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it just looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm still making a ride on mine's, my Cold Harbor. I'm making 2 rides, but I'm making like a slide.
Yeah.
A coaster.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yep. Yeah. There's a lot of people here who do like the coasters. I don't have anything like that. I just did it more like I just made it up for basically like
You
anybody.
can do a coaster? What?
Yeah.
Alright, say less.
Yeah. I don't know if any of y'all know Starfire.
Yeah, that's what I keep talking to.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, she's the one that helped me start it out.
Yeah, she's got great houses. Or just like the whale that you go into this mouth and you end up like being like throw up and stuff. I don't know if you ever did that one. Yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, so I do like my thing is like a court, like basically for people who leave my trials, like the tanks. So y'all have a separate place for where I torture tanks, I torture DPS and the healers, and then I have I have a little like a wedding chapel in the back, because it becomes a destination place. I have like a whole thing there. It's so much fun. So I was actually gonna make that like a side place, and then I just decided to put living quarters underneath it and make it like my house. So, and that just started from one fucking piece, I forgot what the piece was. It was just one thing I bought, and it just kept snowballing. But yeah, flipping that dais was awesome because I needed like a blood pool. I wanted to see what one, and I flipped it. It's flat. It does like actually make it like a round pool. Morbid shit. All right, guys, I'll pull this thing when you guys are ready. I'm just gonna take that chest right there. There we go. I'll run like probably 3 or 4 more of these. They're running pretty quickly. All right. Ready to rock? Let me know. Oh, we got too many people coming in. Oh, my bad, my bad. Andreas, is that you? Blink, jump twice if it's you.
This warrior
make sure you're...
is beyond first rank.
Yeah, that's my only thing with him. I'll be telling him he gotta mute his mic, bro.
Oh no, I did not. We all have fun with it. Like I said, we have. There's times when I'm sure I talk to him. Nah, that's cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate people who want to get out of the mic. It's hard. Helps out a lot.
Dab, invite me to one of your guilds.
Oh yeah, I left. What's that one guild? I left
Cozy?
Reaper.
A Reaper?
Reaper.
Yeah, I did
Oh yeah,
too. I joined again and left again.
I delete Cozy's.
I left Cozy too.
Okay, good. Alright.
Try to get this guy.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for new guilds that's actually active. So if you have any,
Yeah.
let me know.
That's what, bro. I'm asking you. I don't know if that was any
You left that
indication
shit,
that
bro.
I don't have any guilds, but I feel like.
Yo, that guild is so freaking lame.
Which one, Reapers?
I'm sorry, but that shit is lame. Yeah, bro. Come on,
Dude, she
bro,
was
come
kicking
on.
everybody every fucking day. I was like, well,
Yeah,
you ain't
so
about to
I
kick
left.
me, bitch.
Exactly. You feel the wave, you feel me? So I left before they could even try no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can ask around. I don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I left Wicked's guild. I left who else? I don't play that shit. You want some goofy shit? I'm leaving.
You left who else's
lame,
guild?
weird shit? I am leaving, bro. Huh?
You said who else's guild? You said?
She in here.
Oh yeah.
I got her blocked, but yeah. Because
Yeah.
That was not guild related, that was personal related, just for the record.
Oh, that's fine. That's not my business anyway. Either way, I just wanted to.
I don't need
like, make
anybody
sure I
frowning
understood
upon
what
my
you said.
guild because it's been serving family out for 9.5 years. Please.
yeah, but I left Reapers. Right. Just,
Yeah,
they kick
dude,
Ant,
when
bro. They
she,
kick Ant.
yeah,
Ant
when
don't be
she,
doing
that's
nothing.
what made me leave. That's what made me leave.
Me too,
I'm not
me
even
too.
Gonna, I'm
Yeah,
not
when
even
they
gonna
kick Ant,
fucking,
I
like,
left.
for real. That's why I left. As
Yeah,
soon as
'cause
I
Ant
logged
is,
in
like,
and saw
so
he was
fucking
he was out, I was like, all right, bro, I'm out then. Like, the only reason I even joined again is because Ant invited me. Like, be so for real. He's like, ain't he like a kid too? Like, what the fuck? Why are you picking on a kid,
was
bro? He's like
telling people.
17. Like,
Exactly,
what
I
the fuck
was
is
telling
wrong with
people.
y'all?
I was like, Ant is the only one you can call Lil Bro and Big Bro at the same time. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, bro been playing this shit since he was like a Snaggletooth, bro. So
Like it went Angel, and then there was someone else, and I was like, what the fuck? And I started questioning it, and then Ant was next, like a day or two later, and I was like, yeah, I'm out, bro.
but you ain't finna kick me, but I'm gonna leave. You know what I mean? Like, nah.
Yeah.
So you can actually, like, I'm first to leave. Like, I ain't never got kicked out again. I'll leave. I'm out of that.
It ain't anything personal for me and Wilda. Like, you know, I'm whatever. It's your guild. Run it how you want to. I just don't have to sit and, you know, tolerate it. Like, I'm still cool with you. I'm just not gonna hang around until you're not cool with me anymore for whatever reason.
Exactly. That's the same way I felt.
Well, it's like this. Like, people expect guilds to be perfect, and they're not perfect, you know? Like,
even though,
sometimes
like,
you can
I
have
ain't gonna
drama
lie,
that happens.
like, with the free giveaways, the only reason I was in there because of Poe, you feel me? Because she gets them giveaways and shit, like, every day.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And everybody's so nice, too, but...
Giveaways? They're giving stuff
It's
away.
just like that. When you have a guild beyond 5 years, you're
giveaways
gonna
all
have
the time.
problems. There's no such thing as no problem.
Yeah, no, it's less about like a guild, like expecting a guild to be perfect, and more about like constantly watching somebody kick like people who the guild hang out with all the time. They talk to, they run stuff, they help out with the guild, and you're just, I mean, it's not my business, and she can run her guild. Maybe I don't know. I don't ask questions because it's just not my business, but I do know that he didn't deserve that at all.
No, not at all. And I had to weigh the option. I had to weigh it. I said, is it worth giving? Like getting these free shit? You know, no, it's not worth it. You know, so that was.
Dude, there's guilds doing that all the time. I just like the way that she ran her giveaways, because she turned it into a game and had people like engaged and interacting.
I offer you witty conversation and trials if you want to get quick money. That's my guild. So if you guys want to join a guild, I have a guild.
Oh, I mean, hey, yo, post that shit. I mean,
I run
trials all the time. I'm used to being like a trial lead. I run trials all the time. Trials, and I want to get more into 4-man content too. Dude, I'm not gonna raid your bank. I'm probably gonna dump a bunch of shit in there that's gonna piss you off. Likely, actually. You can be like, "Hey, now I need you to chill with the fucking treasure maps, bitch." Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah,
I don't put treasure maps in the bank.
I didn't even know I could have them access them. Somebody told me that I can access 400 more inventory left. I didn't know that. I just did it to get my friends in here. I have so many friends.
Let's do that.
ESO only gives you 100. So
it's because, yeah.
Everybody
you can only have
100
friends? What?
Yeah. You can only have 100 through ESO. They'll put you through PlayStation, but they won't show up on ESO. So you'll be so there'll be people on here, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're on," but it didn't show that you're actually on ESO. So yeah, so I had to start a guild. Just to combat that. So everyone I added, I just put in my guild. So because I missed a lot of people. There were a lot of people who thought I didn't want to play with them anymore because they see me running trials and never added them. They're like, "Oh, how come you don't add me no more?" I'm like, "Because you're not my friend anymore. You're not on here." And you're like, "No, I'm still your friend. Look at PlayStation." And I go on PlayStation to be my friend there. I'm like, I don't know. So that night, I was
shit, let me know. I got a free guild slot. I'm fucking.
Yeah, I don't really pump it too much. Here, let me see.
I run trials in my free time. I know you. I don't know what other trials you run. I just know that I always see you doing the Crag Plunder runs.
Yeah, so I'll do like the Craglorn runs. If I ever get in a little bit any deeper than that, it's usually just doing the hard modes for people. So I'll just run like the hard modes for Craglorn, so you can get the Craglorn Conqueror thing. And then other than that, I don't get too sweaty about it. We can do Sunspire for fun. Like I
do sweaty
like
stuff.
But I don't really do too much of that stuff. It's too involved for me to do public groups. I like public groups. I will probably only do public groups. I'm actually now starting to drop my CP levels to where I can get everybody in, because I think they're more fun. I think public groups are they're like amazingly more. They're wildly more fun.
Check your house.
Than getting groups sometimes. Groups are great because you can finish content, but sometimes they're very bland. Where I like to have shit that's like always ever changing, and you meet new people. So like you guys, I just met you guys, so you know. works for me.
I've played with you. I've ran these trials with you
you know
so
what
many
I'm saying,
times, sir.
like, yeah, like, well, yeah, Zombie, I remember your name. But, like, there's a lot of people here who are, like, known from other people, so now I get to see you through, like, the lens from other people. Like, they go, oh, yeah, I know this.
Yeah,
Like, Star,
absolutely.
like, you guys all know Star, you know, like, we all know Star. She, like,
Yeah,
has a
I'm gonna send you
presence about herself. Yeah, so I'll put that in, and then what I'll do is I'll put that up. And then, yeah, if you guys ever have an extra slot you guys want to put in, you can always join the guild. If not, you can always just join.
Oh yeah, I forgot it had the thing over top of it. You can't do that. Damn.
Yeah, I don't really. It's like I said,
This is cool.
This
is a cool house.
I don't really put the guild in there. I just want to make sure that you guys understand. I'm not trying to. Oh yeah, let me just leave real quick, guys. I'll start another one.
Oh, we got dip out of here.
Okay, let me just back out of here, guys. Take your time. You can come out of that trial. Oh, sorry. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I'll take those. Let me just get these leaves. Yeah, I'll do your friend request. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for hosting this shit.
Yeah, I usually do these.
I sent you a request, by the way. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm gonna get it right now. Yeah, I usually run these things. I like running them, to be honest with you. They don't ever get boring, to be honest. It should be by now. I should be dead bored of these things. As I say, it's the public groups that do it. If I had to do this with the same people, I probably wouldn't run trials anymore because it'd be like this. But like, it's always something new. So I like it.
Yeah, I know you. I knew you before you knew me. I'll just put it like that.
Probably, yeah.
Cause let's say I'll just say Wiki to talk a lot about you, so I'll just leave it at that. And
oh shit! Look out. Oh, yeah,
actually, I didn't talk about him. What I did was bring him to a lot of your trials, Born. Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, if you don't recall, that's how you met him. I mean, I brought you to a lot of Born's trials.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's like a show more than anything else. It's really, honestly, I could just do anything with you guys. I just like to have fun. So if we just run trials, that's great because we all make money and we kind of do our thing. And then, as you guys need to, if you ever, especially if you join my guild, like most of the people in my guild don't even talk to me really. They join amongst each other. So they'll end up doing well. Yes, fine. Like I just wanted to make it like like a what do you say, like a like just like almost like a phone book, like of just like people I could like reach out to in case I need an extra person here or there. I didn't have nobody when I first started these games. I'm not social. So for me to have like 300 people that I could like, I don't need to talk to all of them every day. If I did that, that was crazy. I'd never be able to play. But so at least you guys amongst yourselves have this little, like, I'll see people in my guild chat say, hey, you guys want to run this, and they'll get together. That's why I do it. I don't really need you guys to hang out with me. But when I run something and I need somebody, I can always grab the guildies and they'll always jump in. So that's why it's fun for me. I don't know shit about the banking. I don't know shit about inventory. I don't know shit about how to run a guild. I just know that if you want to be like first to know if I'm running trials, I'll put it in my guild first, and then I'll just accept whoever jumps in from my guild, and then I'll put it in public in the other guild chats. So just so you know what I'm saying? There's not anything like I do special. I just have it for like a Rolodex basically. So I have people's names. Alright, let me reset it real quick, and I'm gonna just come right quick in here. Yeah, it was messed up, man. Me and another person found that out. With 100 people, and shit, man, a lot of people I lost, right? Because I kept adding people by his friend. Like right now, these, like you two, I just added. They kick you. You just kicked 2 people out. You know what I mean? I don't know who you kicked out, but randomly it just booted 2 people out of my friends list. But you're worth it, you know. I forget. Fuck it, I'll take a shot, right? They know where to go if they find me. The people who are in my friends list know they can join my guild and stuff. So I don't mind making a trade-off like that. But yeah, that did happen. So I'm added 2. That means I just lost 2. God only knows what it was. But yeah.
So why did they make this game like that?
I think someone told me it's because the game is so old that they never thought that you would actually need to have 100 people more than that in the game. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like they thought that, damn, if you have 100 friends, what the fuck? Yeah, you're a special person. Where that's not really the case. It's most people. You run into people playing for years. You're gonna have 100 people who you fuck with, So yeah, I was very surprised, and we did that check, and I added some. I'm like, oh shit, man. Like, yeah, I gotta start a guild today. Like, we did it like right that moment. Whoever was in my group, like right here, got in my guild first. It was just literally like I started it, and they said, okay, you're guildies because you're here with me. Like, that's it. That's how I started. I was just like, you're in, because I gotta get this thing going.
Hey, Hammer. Hello. Hello. I don't know if this thing is working or not. Anyway, I was gonna invite you for a trial and see if you wanted to join. I'm in the middle of a trial right now in a group, so I'm gonna have to dip out, unfortunately, but I'll be back after. You're welcome to join if you want to. It's a VHRC and Guild Finder or Group Finder. You can try to look there.
Way more money to other things in the game, but they're not as fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did Perfect Row forever. And I used to farm really good. I used to get a lot of it, but it still was like a drain.
Boring as fuck.
Yeah, you're fishing, but I was getting a lot. That's how I started, selling to my guildies and shit. But I found like doing trials is more fun. You get to try gear, Or like if you want a tank or something. Like with my trials, if you're trying to do a tank, if you're like just building one, I'll let you tank. I don't give a
can't see what I don't want to see what she's saying. I don't want to hear her. I don't want to. It's just, bro. I just don't. I'll pass, bro. I'll pass. I don't even want to hear that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, there's a control factor in everything in these games, right? So you guys gotta make sure you kind of stay
yeah,
out
you
from
gotta
one
know.
of these.
You gotta know how to bob and weave. You know, like bob and weave the ESO community.
Yeah,
Like, once you learn that, you're gonna be
I stay
alright.
out of. I stay out from under people's thumbs. That's the thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
learned. You have
like
to learn, like you know, like 'cause a lot of people just like make up shit. Like most of they think the game is. I left her guilt. Like it's just a bunch of bullshit. Like
I think most of the times it's like that though, because there's people who use this as a second, like a life. You know what I mean? Like a way to be somebody that they're not in real life. So if they can be more controlling here because they can't be out here in the real world, then that's kind of how
that's
some people
true.
are. I don't have
Yeah,
to
but
talk
I
like
ain't no
this to
little boy.
people.
You ain't finna little man me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, like I run
Don't
like
play that
grown
shit,
ass
bro.
men all day long in my job, so I don't have any desire
Yeah,
to
like
yell at people in a trial because I can do that all day long in my job, and I do it to giant dudes. So it's not like I'm yelling at weak people. So the idea is that in this trial, if you're coming in here, especially in a hell round, you should be knocking these out 20 minutes, no doubt, real quick. Don't even know what
oh
everybody's
yeah,
wearing.
yeah.
And halfway, you don't even know how you even got to the last boss because it should be all just laughing and stuff. When you do those other trials, that's where people get confused. They say take this energy into VMall, and that's not. It's not
Oh
gonna work
shit.
because you all gotta have a job now. I used to tell people it's like going to somebody's house to have a party, like going to someone's house because like, you ain't got to clean up after it. You just leave, right? But then it's like having a party in your house where you got to clean up. You got to have a responsibility. That's these other trials. You have to have a job, and some people don't like having a job in trials. So this is where we do this because you don't need no job. You just come here and burn shit up and heal shit up.
Yeah.
I'll tank shit up. Yeah. And then you can get, like I said, there's always that desire to get sweaty and to get the glory. I'm all for that, but you can't be doing that with public groups. That's almost like suicide, you know? that's torture, you know? So you gotta at least have 4 or 5 people who know what they're doing in those groups that you know. I think we got one more person. Yeah. Keep your girl away. God damn.
Yeah, that's savage. I ain't gonna.
God
That's a
damn.
savage ass
I just
name,
got
bro.
right. If I ever wanted a girlfriend, I ain't gonna be around you. That's for
Nigga
sure.
said, keep it away from that nigga.
I already know.
Don't bring your gear around me. Shoot, play for real.
Yeah, you think he could? You think he could be like your girl's friend? You know what I mean? Oh, it'd be nice, you know, wholesome thing. Ain't
Hey,
nothing
man,
wholesome about that.
he
Get away
playing the
from me.
Diddy anthem with your girl. Like, don't bring your girl
All
around me.
right, let's
Shoot,
go.
play
He's
for
not even.
real.
All
That's my
right,
nigga
let's
real.
go. Let's go with that, guys. We're gonna make it that last one.
Bad boy.
Let's see if we can pull them in. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, I'll get an extra person. Yeah, I think it's in Finder. You know what's funny is that someone left my group the other day, and you know how normally it takes it out of Finder at that point? It didn't do it. It actually kept it in Finder, and the person couldn't get group Finder. And it is a pain in the ass when someone leaves and you don't remember to reset, and you're waiting for someone, and obviously it's not picking up anybody. So they might have changed that. I'm gonna check it right now, actually. Mhm. All right, I'm gonna pull these guys up here, guys. Just finish these last ones here. Aggressive. Don't get aggressive. Yeah. We're just gonna get rid of these archers, and then yeah, I'm gonna start it up. I'll put
You
him
have
center.
come farther than those feeble undaunted, but you will fall just the same.
guess. That didn't render for me, so it's a bit late here. So I'm gonna try to pull these guys from left to right. The guys up to the left. There we go. Alright, and then I'll just take the boss over to the left. I'll try to grab any of these ads, maybe a couple of them. I'll see if I can grab them. I usually die if I try to grab them.
Cut like blades in the
I hope you grab him. I got my tank too.
Yeah,